Hi everybody and welcome to this super exciting edition of C4. Look at the table, wow, cost 4 UN. C4, see what I did? Anyway, let's go to the left where we've got Dominic Swire. Hello.
Hi Rob.
How are you, Dominic?
I'm fantastic, Rob.
What have you been working on recently, eh?
Recently I've been working on an exciting video for CRI about kids playing ice hockey.
Kids, okay, and what are they wearing?
They're wearing padding and helmets.
Unlike other videos, eh? And also we've got little Searchy. Hello.
Hi everybody, I'm Chi.
You are indeed, as I said. And what have you been working on?
And I'm working on a film, 1942.
No, you're not. You're reporting on it.
Okay, I'm working on a report about that.
That's true. Okay, to the right where we have Stuart. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, very queenly wave there. And what about you? What have you been working on, eh?
I'm busy knocking up a new table for this show.
Okay, impregnating a table. And also we have Xiaohua. Hello.
Hi.
And do remind me what show you work on?
China Drive.
That's the one. Okay, let's very quickly move on to the first story, please. Who wants to tell me what these children are doing in bikinis? Should have guessed it. Dominic, yes.
Apparently they're selling cars.
Are they now? So they're used car salesmen?
It would appear so. I'm not sure I would buy one though.
Okay, would you buy one?
The car or definitely not either.
Oh, dangerous territory. This is an auto show in Wuhan, I think.
Do you know what Wuhan is famous for apart from bikini children?
No.
It's Ginger Coke.
Ginger Coke.
Yeah,
And also noodles.
Noodles?
Spicy noodles.
Spicy. I'm pretty sure China in general is famous for noodles, though.
And also spicy duck. Spicy duck.
Spicy, okay.
Anywho, we're getting off the point.
Let's go back to the story.
Yeah, so some tasteless businessman decided to put kids in bikinis alongside women to advertise.
So you have proper women in bikinis, which is where they belong, but then you have children next to them.
It's not so much where they belong, it's just what's become the norm at Chinese auto shows.
Okay. So Chi, have you ever seen any reports or videos or photos of a Chinese auto show?
Yeah.
And what do you see?
Almost a naked beauty.
Naked beauties. Can you give me some,
naked.
Almost naked, not quite. Can you give me some examples of some people that have become famous for getting their body parts out?
Gan Lulu.
Gan Lulu, don't be so quiet about it. You're right, okay? There's no need to be ashamed. Xiaohua, when you see these children in their bikinis, how do you feel? Because you're a mother, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I really feel angry because I think those kids are really poor because they're standing in front of the camera.
They get paid.
Well, their parents get paid, basically, but I don't like those parents for sending their kids to do this because I don't think there's anything good that could come out of these children.
Okay. Oh, come out of it for the children.
Well, for the children.
Yeah, okay, something good can come out of the children. A kidney, a liver. But how much would it take for you to let your daughter be in the show?
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
No amount of money?
No.
Okay, integrity there. What about you? Are you a mother?
No.
Okay, this is less important for you then. But when you were a kid, how would you have felt if your parents had said, we're going to dress you up and make you a little car girl?
And I would refuse that.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay, even if you were 3?
3?
Mm-hmm.
If I know it's bad, I would refuse that. But if I don't know what's happened, maybe
These kids don't know it's bad.
However,
5 years old.
11,700 people on Sina Weibo know it's bad because they complained.
Okay, well, Global Times actually had a survey, and more people said it was okay than not. They actually said, a lot of people wrote in and said that this will build the confidence of the children. Dominic, do you think this builds confidence?
Well, I don't know about that. I was just wondering if we have the sales figures. Does this really sell cars? I can't imagine anyone looking at that picture and thinking, wow, yeah, I'm going to buy
nice
that car.
So you're coming at it from the capitalist point of view.
No, I think the reason why they have grown women at these car shows is just to sell tickets to the car shows, don't you think? I don't think they sell the cars
The grown women
whatsoever.
are supposed to titillate people and then get them to, you know, come along.
I'm sure they're not going to stop people buying cars.
Yeah, true, but they don't. Yeah.
Okay, this is suitably fascinating.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next story, please. Okay, what is the relevance of this picture with some iconic world pictures at the top of it? Stuart Wiggin, you buzzed in a very flimsy way.
Sorry.
More passion.
This is
Thank you.
This is timely advice for Chinese travellers, I think.
Okay, what kind of advice would that be, Dominic Swire?
advice on how to behave when you're in a different country, Rob.
Okay, now, c4e, you actually spent a lot of time in the United Kingdom
Yes.
of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Britain.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, and how did you find your behaviour changed when you went there? Did you behave better?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest.
What did you
I
do
think it's much
before
better.
that you didn't do after?
Like hold the door for the people after you.
Very
Like,
good. Okay.
Yeah, that's very good.
Okay, it is, yeah. Congratulate yourself. Okay. What kind of rules do you think this advertisement is getting Chinese people to follow, Xiaohua?
Well, I think most of it's just basic manners, basic civility, like, for example, not talking too loud, or not just being crowded and jump over the line, or just, you know, trying to be served first.
Not smoking in no smoking places. That's another one.
Yeah,
There are
that's
some
that's
very
going to be a little difficult because with the language problems, and maybe they're not familiar with the local rules.
Okay, but
guess.
I think in China you have a lot of rules, but people just don't follow them. A lot of
guess.
people in China seem to just not empathise with their fellow man and do whatever they want, even though it affects other people
Some
negatively.
people.
Some people, indeed.
As
a lot,
do
actually.
some
A lot.
people. As do some people in the
A lot.
West.
A lot.
No, some.
A lot.
Some.
Okay, a lot.
Some.
Okay, a lot. Anyway, it's a lot.
Some.
So, Stuart.
So some of these
A
rules
lot.
I do some of these rules I do think are specific to Chinese people though. For
Okay.
example,
Which
one well, it's not a rule, it's advice. Don't ask foreigners to take photos.
Stuart, a lot. You have actually had people asking for your photos in Dalian, was it?
Yes, when I was in Dalian,
Okay.
someone asked me, some strangers asked me to take a photo with them, and I
Okay.
obliged.
A lot of photos.
Just the one.
Okay. And how did you feel when they asked you? Did you feel like it was impinging on your...
They kind of blindsided me. Like I didn't really. I was like, "Can we have a photo?" I was like, "Yeah, okay." It
They
was
didn't
done, and
ask
then
you to take your clothes off or anything?
no, nothing like
We
that.
were talking about overseas traveling.
Yeah.
Maybe taking photos with the foreigners is not a problem because you just see them everywhere, and maybe after a while it's no longer a scene. But it's more important to advise the Chinese tourists not to take photo of themselves for too long a time and just block everyone else's view
Yes,
of
that's
that
the
thing,
problem.
a structure.
Are you saying
or
that
a
some
sculpture.
Chinese tourists, some, might be selfish,
Yeah.
only think about themselves?
I'm not using that word, but it would appear that the outcome has, made its, say.
Okay, what about you, c4e? Have you ever felt the need to take a photo of a foreigner? When you see
Actually,
Dominic,
no.
would you love to just get out your camera?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and I noticed you moved closer to him as well. It's beautiful.
Can I just take a photo?
I've got a camera phone if you want.
Oh, I thought you were going to put your arm around her just then. Like, oh, lovely. Okay, well, calm down. Okay, I think it's allowed in China, actually. What do you want to
A
say?
lot of these rules would also apply to people from our own country.
Okay, well,
you know,
before we move on to that, I have to say that one rule that should be added to this list is not cutting your fingernails in public. I find it very unhygienic and disgusting. Like on the subway this morning, I was on line 1, which if you don't know Beijing, is the most disgusting line in Beijing. And a guy was just standing over me, cutting his fingernails, and all this gunk and stuff was just shooting everywhere. It was disgusting. Then he got out at Babaoshan, same as me, and came into CRI. So shocking indeed. Stuart, do you find that disgusting? People cut their nails in our office, in the web office as well, and I can't focus on work. It's disgusting. What do you think?
A lot of these issues can also apply to people in the West.
Okay,
Right.
some.
Yeah, some.
Some.
Apart from the don't have to take photos with foreigners.
Okay, well, we've got a lot of them in England as well, haven't we? I read the Daily Mail. Dominic, anything that you would like to add about people behaving themselves?
Well, I agree. Cutting fingernails is always a dilemma because the nails go everywhere. I find a solution though.
Oh, go on.
If you can, go out in the garden.
Okay. Very
Well, it doesn't
good.
really matter, does it? It falls on the grass. And
I don't know.
Or just don't have any hands. Okay, Xiaohua, how do you think that you behave when you're abroad? Have you been abroad?
Yes.
Oh, multinational. And how did you behave when you were abroad?
I think generally better because usually the way I'm treated when I'm abroad is better. So you just generally want to respond with
Oh,
a better
people treat you with
attitude.
respect
When you
abroad.
came back to China,
Yeah.
did you have a reverse culture shock?
Kind of. About jaywalking, spitting, a lot of things.
Oh,
make me
people
feel.
park wherever they want, smoke wherever they want, do whatever
and the
they
driving
want.
too, the driving manners.
Oh,
is
they're
just,
mental, aren't they? They're like baboons on the road. Yes.
I'd just like to say that it's okay to sit back and complain about the behaviours of some Chinese tourists, but I wonder how long this is going to last because, you know, there's big business in Chinese people going abroad and maybe it's worth, you know...
There's actually big business in Chinese people going abroad and then staying abroad. c4e, what do you feel about these rules? Do you think that they're useful?
Yeah, definitely. Especially flush the toilet.
Flush the toilet, very
Yeah.
important.
However, these
Very
rules don't
important.
really apply to c4e34 or Xiaohua, I
Well,
doubt.
I want to ask Chi actually. There was a kid, well, not really a kid, he was like 12 or 13, pictured recently, pooing himself on the subway. How
Ew.
did you feel when you saw that?
Disgusting.
Okay, it was truly disgusting. What about you,
I
Dominic?
cannot even imagine that.
You can't imagine yourself pooing on a subway?
No.
Okay, you've never done it?
No,
Okay,
never.
Very good. Dominic, have you?
Have I defecated on the subway before, Rob?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, funny you should ask, because no.
Oh, how boring.
Bus?
Okay.
Well, you know, buses.
Aeroplane in the aisle.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I don't want to make excuses for Chinese, either tourists or pooping kid, but I do want to say some changes take time. I mean, these rules are certainly great, but I think
This
sometimes
civilization has been going on for 5,000 years. How much more time do you need?
a different civilization, a rural civilization where people do not have built-in toilets and they kind of like to relieve themselves where they like.
Okay, well, let's wait another 5,000 years and move on to the next story, please. What is the relevance of these two faces? Oh, so she is buzzed in. What's going on?
I wonder, is that the same person or two different ones?
Oh, well, it's the same person, which is the story. What is the relevance of those two faces? Why are they so different?
I think there are only two possibilities. One is makeup, the other one is surgery.
Okay, and which one do you think it is?
Surgery.
Okay, that's what the story said, so
Two
yes,
different.
well done. Dominic, do you think that the woman on the right is attractive?
I think she doesn't look that bad, actually, and it's difficult to believe she is actually the same woman as the woman on the left.
Okay. Stuart, go into detail about why this has actually made the news, please.
Because this woman was married, the woman on the right
Yeah.
was married to somebody.
She's also the woman on the
one on the
left.
left, but in the guise of the woman on the right, was married to a man, and they had a child, and the child looked different because, you know,
Because she wasn't really
she's
looking
actually,
like that
yeah,
in reality.
Yeah. So he thought that his wife had cheated on him. It so turned out that she admitted to having £62,000 worth of plastic surgery, and then they split up, and he filed for damages, and he was awarded.
Okay,
quite a lot of
because
money.
it was, I think the judge thought that it was trickery on her behalf,
Yeah,
was it
probably
not?
deceit.
Okay. Xiaohua, do you think that if you marry someone, you have to admit beforehand if you've had surgery?
Yeah, sure I would. Sure I would. But
did? What?
Sure I would.
Oh, would. Oh,
Not
got it.
did.
Yeah,
But I want to say that some netizens actually have some doubt about this photo with the story. They're saying that it might be fabricated because they found the same picture on a cosmetic surgery website in Japan. Of course, that doesn't tell the story is fake because she could have done the surgery in that.
Well, people are hearing this
place.
story at CRI, so it probably is fake. Dominic, do you think that it's very sad to marry someone who's had plastic surgery and doesn't tell you? Would you feel deceived?
I would feel very annoyed, that's true. But it's a really difficult story, this. I mean, who's more wrong? Who's worst? Who's worse? Is it the husband for rejecting his own baby and his own wife, or is it the wife for not being fully honest with this guy she's going to marry?
I would say it was the baby's fault for being ugly. Chi, yes.
And I have a question for boys.
Okay.
Will you marry?
We're men. Okay, go on then.
So, will you marry an ugly woman?
Are you asking if personality is more important
like,
than looks?
Like one is a beautiful lady, the other one is ugly.
Well asked question.
You're the only person who's not a man, and you're the only person that's talking. Okay, Dominic, let's go over to Dominic Swire, your partner. Would you marry an ugly bird?
I think beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay.
Oh, I was going to say that.
Oh, welcome to C4. The C is for cliche. Yep. Okay, should I ask Stuart?
And what's your priority? Like choosing a wife?
No, I have to ask him. Stuart, what do you think?
You fall in love with who you fall in love with.
And a beautiful woman.
And full stop.
This is the worst show I've
What
ever
will be, will be.
Piss off,
Que
Doris Day.
sera, sera.
Oh, God.
I haven't got any more.
Okay, thank God. Xiaohua, do you think that personality is the most important thing when it comes to choosing a lover?
Of course. And I'm a woman, and generally speaking, I don't think it's important that the guy had to be super handsome.
What, a slap in the face for your husband? Oh dear, okay, well, that's shocking indeed. Let's quickly move on to the next story, please. I would ask Stuart Wiggin, who's buzzed in, but it's actually Sir Chi's favourite story of the year, so I do have to ask her.
Okay.
So, Dominic, what's this about?
Robert, this story is about eye exercises.
It is indeed. Have you been doing your eye exercises, Dominic?
I've not only been doing them, Rob, I've been making videos about them.
Oh, have you now? Should we take a look at one of your videos? Wow, making videos about children again. Why is that your favourite topic?
Just happens.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
So, Sir Chi, moving on from this awkward
My favorite
moment,
video.
would you like to tell us why you like it so much?
It's very cute. It's so different from the eye exercise I did in high school or middle school.
What exercises did you do at school?
Like press.
Okay. Did you do it all the way down your body?
Only.
Acupoint, right?
It's based on pressure
Yes.
points, right? Okay. Now I know that Xiaohua, sitting to my right, actually enjoys doing the voice of the person that does the instructions.
Because it's kind of weird.
Okay. She can do a weird voice. Lovely. Okay. Do you want to give
Let's
it
try
a
it.
go?
All right, let's try it. Okay. Are you guys going to follow?
No.
What do we have to do?
Please. Oh, you don't have to talk. You just have to follow me.
So use a thumb.
I'm going to use the new method.
Okay, okay. 眼保健操第1节，几按睛明穴，1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。Okay, I think that's enough.
Oh, I was just watching the new Batman movie. Okay. Anyway, so you had to do that at school.
Yeah.
You had to do that at school.
Yeah.
Stuart, did we have anything like this in England?
No.
Okay,
guess
moving
not.
quickly on. And why has this new exercise come about? Do you know?
Commercial reasons, I guess. This is a company. Two companies have come together, or two organisations have come together, and they're trying to sell their new method, which is basically this. If you want to go close up on me, it's basically that.
It's
I can sell it.
eye-rolling.
I can sell it to you.
This actually reminds me of a different story. Don't know if you remember a few months ago, there was a piece in the news about how the government had made a rule about the number of flies in bathrooms, in toilets.
Very true.
It looks like she might work in one, you know, following the flies around the room.
Okay, well, thank you very
I'm
much for
rolling.
joining us this week, and we're going to wrap it up. Let's just talk to Sergi a little bit first. Do you like this new method?
Yeah, it's very funny.
Okay, so it's
It's
only
meant
good
to.
because
It's meant to prevent myopia, right?
Apparently
Yes.
so, although given that so many Chinese people wear glasses, I don't think it's working.
But that's the old system, right? The acupressure.
right,
So maybe
okay.
this does
And
prevent
we are
myopia.
living in new China,
But
aren't we?
only
eh?
eyeballs rolling. Like.
We'll just watch one of the CRI videos. Oh, okay. Okay, well, let's wrap it up for now. Oh, before we do wrap it up, I was just thinking that this is like a health thing that they're trying to sell, and you often get health things on your email. Did you ever get one of those things offering to expand or extend you?
Expand an appendage, yeah, in my spam email.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a lot of them, do you?
Yeah.
Why did they send them to you? Do you
No.
need to be extended?
I've never looked at the email.
What?
At the email.
Oh dear. Okay, well, let's wrap it up now because we've learnt a lot about Stuart. He's never looked. Dominic, did you have fun?
Yeah, I did, and I'm just wondering if this can reverse myopia, because maybe it will work for me. But
Well, if next week you come on the show and you don't have glasses, we know it worked. Probably won't have a show next week because of these cheap tables. So, Chi, what about you?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Are you really happy?
Yeah.
Is it because you're next to Dominic? Oh, yeah. They look great together, don't they, eh? Like father and daughter. Okay, let's move to the right. Stop rolling your eyes.
I can't stop.
Oh, okay, Mr. Healthy.
It's
Have you had fun?
It's addictive. I have.
A dick, what?
Still having.
Okay, good. You just you've gone mental. And Xiaohua, I know you're scared of him, but did you have fun?
Yeah, I did. I'm a bit dizzy now out of doing those exercises.
Okay, I'm a bit dizzy because I came to work today. Okay, well, this week's prize is this small piece of Sergi's cushion, which I removed from beneath her. Well done to everybody, but since it came from Sergi, I am actually going to give it to Dominic. So you take it home.
I'm honoured.
Do whatever you want with it, you know. Yeah, I know what we're going to do. Okay, well, let's wrap it up for now, and we'll see you next week for more C4. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.